Hi Earth Signs, it's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys your October 2019 reading. And so this is going to be a general reading where we're just going to be going over a variety of different things. But at the end of the reading, we're going to break it down into a couple of different categories where we're going to focus on your career, your physical, just kind of world, material world, as well as relationships, love, and also your spiritual growth at this particular time. So as usual, everything that I'm using will be in the description box below. Rather than repeating myself though every single video, I'm just not going to do it. So everything that I'm using is going to be in exact order as you guys see it in the description box. So anything that you guys want to know, all you have to do is just refer to that. The only thing that I do want to mention here is that we are using the Earth Organite. This is the element Earth Organite from Wing and Bell. So that's what we're using to tap into the Earth energies. Earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So let's go ahead and get started, you guys, and just see what's going on here. We're going to be following a particular outline. Very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a look and see what is the overall energy for the month. The overall energy for the month. So I'm going to use 2 decks for this. Sorry of everything on the side over here. Oh, shit. Already screwing things up, you guys. All right, here we go. Okay. Overall energy for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Overall energy for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Overall energy. We have the Witch. Love it. Okay, so it's saying here, the earthly weaver of the worlds. So as you can see in this particular picture here, this is somebody who is conjuring up something. They're doing something like an alchemist. They're using the element here of fire. They're creating something. So I really feel like this is an energy of alchemy for sure. So that seems to be the overall energy. We're creating something. Okay, so this is the thing, you guys. We can create regardless of what energy we're in. It will create something. It will manifest something. So are we in good energy? Are we in negative energy? What are we manifesting this month? And just so you guys know, whatever comes through here, even if it's challenging, you always have the option to shift your vibration and change up your energy so that you don't have to see this as something that 100% is your energy. It could just be warning you of, if you're in this energy, it might be good for you to maybe shift it. So let's just see what comes through. Okay, well, we have the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands is a card of movement and activity. So wanting to move perhaps something forward very fastly, very quick. So to me, this is an energy we're wanting to manifest something very quickly in our lives. We might want to manifest travel. We might want to manifest things, moving a situation forward. We might want to manifest communication. Okay, so let's go ahead and get one other card just to kind of clarify. And we have the Ace of Wands. So this is beautiful to me. A lot of fire energy is coming through. Definitely see it here. Wands are fire, so a lot of passion. This is something that you're extremely passionate about. You're wanting to manifest a brand new beginning and a fresh new start. So overall energy for the month of October 2019 looks really fantastic because this tells me that you are able to manifest what you desire. You're able to manifest any kind of a new beginning and a fresh new start if you really put your energy in the right, like if you align it in the correct way. So this is fantastic. So very powerful earth signs coming through this month. So let's now take a look and see where are we blocked. Okay, so blockages or shadows that we might be dealing with this month. All right, sorry guys, I have all my cards over here on the side because my table is just not big enough. Okay. This right, I was going to say this is this tarot and this is this deck. I just realized that for my element readings that I do 4 of every single month, that just might be too redundant for some of you that are cross-watching and watching other elements. So I just wanted to kind of avoid it. Okay, let's get a theme for what is maybe a shadow or what is blocking us or challenging us for the month of October 2019. Okay, so we have the energy of listening. So this is about not listening to our intuition, not listening to our inner voice, maybe even perhaps not listening to other people when it comes to, criticism. So, honest criticism or constructive criticism is what I'm getting here. So, you know, sometimes we have a tendency to just kind of, I don't want to hear it. I know best. I don't want to deal with what you have to say. You know, so the only reason I'm saying this is a negative is because remember, you guys, this is what's challenging us this month. So it might be that we're challenged by our trusting our own intuition or trusting our inner voice or listening to other people and what they have to say. Okay, so we do have the Hermit's energy here. So this is a specific message for you Virgos watching this video. That's why it's coming through as the Hermit. So the Hermit is somebody who goes within, somebody that really has done a lot of work on themselves. So I'm getting the message here this month that some of you might be in that know-it-all kind of an energy where you're just like, I just know everything there is to know. I don't really need anything from the outside. I don't really need to listen to anybody. I'm just going to go ahead and do my own thing. That is coming through as like a very stubborn energy. So we're kind of closing ourselves off to learning, or even maybe just considering perhaps that there's another approach, or maybe considering that there's other information perhaps that we need before proceeding forward. But the Hermit to me also is an indication here that we're not going within, we're not trusting, so we're not listening to our higher self or our inner voice here. So this is really blocking us and really casting a shadow this month. So it's really kind of funny because this is such a powerful opening energy. So this tells me here that you do have this energy available to you, but you got to make sure that you're not blocking out your intuition, that you're really trusting your intuition. Or perhaps if somebody has some kind of constructive criticism, that you don't completely close yourself off to it. This is also about, you know, spiritual teachers as well, you know, cutting things off when it comes to people that might know a little bit more about a particular area than you do. So it is about making sure that you're not blocking off, you know, just information that maybe is valuable. That's the message. And then we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, this is about something that's not mature. A situation perhaps that is not exactly what you're looking for. You might want it, but it might not be what you're looking for. Meaning right now, meaning that somebody might not be ready. I'm almost getting to trust your intuition about a particular situation. Somebody has not done the work. You might be on board to want to move forward and try to create something, but someone else is not exactly on the same page as you. So you need to make sure that you kind of trust that inner voice that tells you, maybe it's not the right time, or maybe this is not the time to push for something to happen. So there's a blockage coming through here. I just want to see if I accidentally turned the entire deck upside down. All right, looks like I didn't. Okay, so I just wanted to double check because I hate it when that happens. Yeah, so these cards were meant to come up reversed, and again, not every card that's reversed is always negative, but in these particular cards, I see it as negative. So to me, this is like, you know, we're blocked by our feelings, we're blocked by maybe our own desires, but I feel like maybe a particular thing or desire or something that we're trying to manifest or create, maybe there's just still some work that needs to be done. Maybe there's still even some healing that needs to be done. Maybe somebody is not going to come forth and offer that apology that we are wanting. I do sometimes see the Page of Cups as an apology. When it's reversed, and especially with the Hermit reversed right next to it, somebody hasn't really done the work on themselves to even be able to see the error of their ways. And so again, you know, we might be trying to manifest something. And hell, maybe it is that you're trying to manifest something completely new, like whatever this is, you're done, you're tired of dwelling on it. Seems to kind of still be challenging you and blocking you, but maybe you're really breaking through this energy and you're just saying, to hell with this. I'm done waiting for whatever that is. I'm done being disappointed by this. I'm just going to focus on myself, focus on new things, new and exciting energies. So I feel like there's a little bit of a disappointment around, and if you really take the time to listen to your inner voice and go within, you're going to realize that sometimes certain things just don't happen for a reason, or it's just not the right time. So I'm getting here, listen to your intuition on this and just take some more time to go within. You know, listen more, talk less, you know, focus more on you than rather other energies. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here for any kind of blockages. Let's take a look now at the past. Past, the karma, lessons, just things like that that are popping up this month. So let me get the cards. Okay. Oops. Kicking this camera left and right. Okay, the map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. So, of course, let's go ahead and get some tarot on this to clarify some of this energy. But I am getting that whatever has happened in your past, whatever lessons, hardships that you've had to go through, whatever karmic situations you had to learn from, have all been a part of your destiny. Okay? Map maker, as in this is the map forward. Everybody has free will. We all make free will choices on how we're going to react or what we're going to do with lessons when they come about. So that includes you and other people. So it's just reminding you when it comes to karma and lessons that we have the free will, you know, to either create more karma or to just see that certain things happen, that there's a purpose for them. Maybe it's a part of our divine purpose and our destiny in order to learn from these things and better ourselves from these circumstances. We have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is a card of family, of our like foundation in life, where we came from. Okay. This could also, for some of you watching the video, just, you know, take it if it resonates. We do have the number 1111 there. So there is some sort of a perhaps connection that's very magical, very mystical, very, you know, means a lot to you. And it might be that you feel like it's a destined partnership, something that's a part of your destiny in this life. But there is an energy of free will. And so it's just indicating here that, you know, sometimes we can tend to hold on very tightly to fixed ideas about certain spiritual connections. So it's not saying that, that we can't look at it as something that maybe down the line perhaps is going to either work out or it's not, but it's just about kind of letting go and finding your own way. That's just what I'm seeing here. So there's a lesson of spiritual connections, but you're learning your own purpose and you're being inspired by this connection. So what I'm saying is that if you guys have experienced any kind of negative feelings or any kind of negativity when it comes to whatever this connection is, really try to turn it around and make it work for you and become inspired by it. Be a better person. Move forward in a more positive, empowered way. And so I feel like this will really spring you into your future. Okay? Yeah, Knight of Swords. Look at that. So the Knight of Swords is an air energy here. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but the Knight of Swords is very much about fast movement forward, like literally coming out with guns blazing. So I see the Four of Wands as a card where, you know, we're kind of sitting in an energy. We're enjoying our foundation. We are just kind of feeling really good in that foundation. But the Knight of Swords is a card of movement, fast movement, kind of like pulling out of energy, getting the hell out of the Dodge. So it's not necessarily cutting it off unless some of you guys feel like you need to, or you already have, or that's been a part of your lesson is to cut things off that are no longer serving you. But I feel like this is the way forward. Whatever this is, it's a springboard into your future. It's a springboard into your destiny. And that's the message that I'm getting here. Okay? So utilize this lesson, these karmic lessons, your past, to inspire your future. Love it. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the energies of other people. So these are outside influences. These are things in your environment, perhaps, that are affecting you, whether it's positive or negative. It affects you. So let's get these cards here. This is not a good setup at all. Okay. Because normally I have my box in front and I just put all my cards on, you know, on top of it, so it's very easy for me to grab. But I kind of wanted to get a little festive here with this backdrop, and just, it's unfortunate that it's just not working out for me because I used too many damn decks. All right, so let's go ahead and get the energies of outside influences in your environment. Outside influences, of course, are other people, or it could just be universal energy affecting the situation. We have the Wolf. Okay. Well, this is a very specific message, you guys. It says, beware who you trust. So there's somebody in your environment that you may not be able to trust. You need to be wary of them. You need to be leery during the month of October. So that's a significant message for some of you. So be careful. You know, it's not to scare you guys, but it's just saying for you to be careful at this time, because there's somebody in your environment that you can't trust, or somebody who is like a wolf in sheep's clothing, somebody that maybe just you cannot trust at this time. So again, this kind of goes back to this. It goes back to what's blocking you. Not listening to your intuition about something or someone, okay? This Hermit, somebody hasn't done the work. They're not as evolved as you think they are. They might be coming across as... I also am getting this as well. I'm getting this as well, so please take it if it resonates. There could be a spiritual teacher, because the Hermit can sometimes be a spiritual teacher. Same thing with the Hierophant. So when it's reversed to me, sometimes people can, you know, perhaps what they're teaching isn't really what they're practicing, I guess. And everybody's human, so it's not to say that, you know, people are perfect, but it could just be that somebody, what they're offering you, it's not really, that cup is not really full of any real true value. So be careful. It's almost like, try not to put so much faith into other people about your life and your situation. It's time for you to really rely and trust on your own intuition. It really is, you know. And a perfect example, you know, I've had certain people come to me for a long period of time, and let's just say it's over the same subject. And if I feel that at some point it's just really not, it's not that it's not going anywhere, but I don't know that my services, as far as tapping into the same energy and giving the same answers over and over and over again, if it's really helpful. And I really hate for people to waste their time and their money and their energy when it's something that they can really just tap into and rely just when it comes to their own intuition. So it's kind of like that. It's like if you guys are taking your money and you're investing it perhaps in someone where you're looking for answers, really these answers need to come from within. I mean, other people like, you know, readers and healers and things like that can help assist with the tools that you actually already possess. And so after a period of time, if you're finding that you're really relying, I guess, on someone else to constantly help you with your situation or to heal you, or you're constantly looking outside of yourself for help and wisdom, it might be time for you to go within and start to trust your own guidance for a change. So that is something as well, okay? But not every person, even in a spiritual community, you know, has your best interest at heart. There are people out there that are looking to take advantage and looking to tell you anything you want to hear in order to make a buck, you know. That's not to give readers a bad name or anything like that. It's just that's the message that I'm getting here, is that some of you guys might be relying too heavy on things that you're paying for. I don't know. But I feel like at the end of the day, it's just your own intuition. Be leery on who you trust. So let's go ahead and get the messages around this. Yeah, Four of Swords. This is a card of that go within. Take some time, pull away. So this is about pulling away from something or someone or a situation or even a group of people. Take a break. That's what I'm seeing here. That card is a take a break card. Take a break from all the shit. Take a break from all the drama. Take a break from too much information. Sometimes too much information is not good. It's not good. It's not good to continuously tap into the energies and take the temperature of something, you know, too often. We need to give things some time in order to progress. We need to take or give it or allow some time for things to kind of just be, right? Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is a choice. The Two of Wands means that you have the world in your hands. That's traditionally what the Two of Wands looks like in Rider-Waite. It's a man standing there and he has the world in his hands and he's looking at it and he's trying to figure out what he wants to do. The world is yours, okay? The world is yours. And so things are what you make them. You have the power. The power is in your hands. Don't give your power over to other people. Don't rely on other people to tell you what's wrong or right for you. Okay? At the end of the day, you got to trust your own intuition. So that's what I'm getting for some of you. Be careful, make a choice, and I feel like the choice that you need to make when it comes to a particular person, especially if you know who this is, it's time for you to step aside, pull away, and disconnect from whoever this is, because it's not good. It's not good energy. Okay? Give yourself some time to heal. Pull away. All right. So next card is going to dictate here, or focus on this, okay? Sorry, I'm reading from this list that I made because I need to stay on focus here. So focus on this. This is Spirit's way of telling you this is what we want you to focus on. This is what we want you to concentrate on, all of that. It's time to release negativity. Wow. Okay, well, full moon in Scorpio, I don't know exactly when that is, but we are going, actually the October is the start of Scorpio season. Okay, so after Libra ends, I think it's around like, the 20th something, 20 something. That's when Scorpio kicks in, and we go all the way until mid-November. So this is a great time on a full moon, perhaps, in Scorpio season, to release something that no longer serves. It's time to release this negativity. It really is. So that's what spirits want you to focus on. Release anything that's not serving you. We have the Tower. Wow. This is actually going to create a gigantic shift, a shift in energy. What I'm getting is specifically the full moon in Aries. I believe that is this month. Please, if I'm not correct on that, don't shoot me. But this is definitely significant because I was thinking of the next full moon, and I'm pretty sure it's in Aries. The Tower is ruled by Mars, and Mars rules Aries. And so there's something significant about the full moon in Aries, you guys. So that's a great time to really release whatever it is that either is bringing you anger or it's disrupting your energy. This is going to bring a huge shift. A huge shift. So it's going to be very powerful when you're doing any kind of releasing rituals or ceremonies this month. Oh my gosh, it's going to bring you the healing that you're looking for. This Four of Swords, here it was just here. It was just here. So whatever it is that you're dealing with in your environment, it's connected here. You're releasing this situation or this person. You're done. You're done with this wolf in sheep's clothing. You're done with it affecting your life in a negative way. Do you see that? It's very significant. So it could just be a full moon. It could be the full moon in the month of November as well. It does not have to be this full moon in Aries. It could also be in November. But I definitely get something in regards to Scorpio season, a full moon in Scorpio season. So it's either going to be this month or next month. Something significant about, of course, Aries. But yeah, Four of Swords, this is definitely a timeout, pulling away, taking time to heal, allowing things to shift. It's going to shift in your favor is what I'm seeing here. You're going to feel a lot more calm after whatever this is. So Spirit's saying focus on that this month. It's huge. Okay. Last message is going to be for the energies that are just ahead. So energies that are just ahead, we're going to use the Darkness of Light Tarot, and we're going to combine it with the Making Magic cards. Oh, I'm talking about what decks I'm using again. You see how automatic it is for me to do that, you guys? Okay. Because not everybody gives a shit what I'm using, but some people ask, and it's just like, it's just so much easier to just tell you guys. That way you know. All right. All right, what is this energy here for the future? What's coming up for Earth signs? Okay, abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. Well, that's a fantastic future energy. So things that are coming up, that's really, really positive. Okay, so we have the energy here of justice. Okay, so let me just make sure that this entire deck is not reversed. Okay, it is not. So justice is meant to come up reversed. Justice can represent the sign of Libra. This is Libra season. So that makes sense to me. So anything that seems to be out of whack, I feel is going to be taken care of because it's like abracadabra with wings. Anything that's been a misfortune before, this is literally getting turned around this month. That's what I'm seeing here, okay? And then we have the Magician's card. So the Magician is literally the person that is holding that magic wand and saying abracadabra, like this witch. the overall energy. Now, of course, both of these things are coming up reversed. So I feel like there's definitely a challenge when it comes to turning a situation around. And I feel like the overall message was to pull away rather than try to change a situation. That seems to be more of the message. So it says fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. So lucky chances, like taking a chance on something, right? So take that as it resonates for you. But I feel like the majority of the message is to pull away from any situation that's no longer serving you. It's actually going to bring you a lot of peace and a lot of healing. And then like abracadabra with wings, the universe steps in and kind of balances the scales, takes care of karma. Sometimes we don't always have to be that person that is trying to balance those scales of justice. Sometimes it's not our job. It's the universe's job to do it. So we need to kind of step aside. We might be trying to intervene is what I'm seeing here. We're very powerful this month. We're trying to create something here. And we have a lot of energy at our fingertips. The Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. We're on frickin' fire, right? But maybe what Spirit is saying is that it is time to allow the universe to basically turn whatever around that needs to get turned around. We don't want to be in a manipulative energy, which can sometimes be the Magician in the reverse position, especially if you're dealing with a trickster. I do see the Magician reverse as a liar or a trickster. And so if you're dealing with somebody like this, again, it's better to just let karma deal with their ass. That's what I'm seeing, you guys. So let's go ahead and go into specific energies here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to push these decks aside. I'm going to bring forth some of these other decks. Okay. All right. Okay, so these are my decks. If you guys are interested in them, they're available in Etsy, but if you're international, you'll have to email me so you can I can send you a special link. So let's go ahead and just shuffle these cards 3 times each, and then we're going to grab the messages that we need in the following categories. So that one's ready. All right, you guys. So the very first category that we're going to focus on is the physical world. So the physical world can entail all different types of things: career, finances, physical body. We're not necessarily getting into health, but we're, it's going to touch up on some physical stuff if it's there. So let's get the message here. We have orbs of light, which is the spirit realm. We have the 5 of Cups for old wounds, and we have the material world. What's really interesting here is that the material world card is coming up in the material world position. So that's very significant because that just tells me that we're very tapped into this. But while we're focused on the material world, this has to get taken care of first. There might be some kind of old wound or old way of thinking that is literally keeping us from our goals and keeping us from being able to move forward. And these could be old wounds about anything. It's just old energy that no longer serves. So we did already see that the theme of the month was really about creating new energy and not focusing on old energy that's not serving. There might be a significant connection, of course, that's at the base of who we are, and it's meant to help us to prosper and grow and learn and heal. But there might be something that's significant surrounding our outer environment or other people that do not belong, and so it's time to get rid of old energy that's not serving. So that's why the 5 of Cups is coming up, I feel, is that whatever's emotionally got you down, we got to get rid of this energy. So the orbs of light spirit realm is coming through and saying your spirit team is here to help you with whatever this is, to get rid of this old energy, whatever is causing this heaviness for you. It's literally energy that doesn't serve. So you've got to find a way to shift this. So your spirit team is asking you to ask for specific help, prayers, affirmations, perhaps, just asking specific archangels, if you work with them, for their help to lighten this load, literally taking some of this energy and just helping you to transmute it and transcend it. So that way you can get back to where you need to be in the material world. So the material world is basically beckoning you and calling you. There's some kind of a abracadabra with wings. That makes sense to me. Wings, spirit realm. Angels want to take this energy and they want to move you forward into the material world. They want you to have good fortune and take lucky chances. But the thing is, you might not be able to do that because you're still weighted down by this old energy that doesn't belong. So they're asking you to release it this month. So that way things can start happening for you. That's what I'm seeing here for you. So let's go ahead and move now into connections. So this is going to be either about love, any kind of connection, could be anything. So let's see what we got. We have brown, which is about grounding, stability, and foundation. Okay, so what I'm immediately getting, you guys, is that what we talked about here is connected. It's connected. Let me get it. Remember when we talked about lessons, karma, our life's purpose, things like that? We had a 4 of Wands here. I'm seeing here there's a foundation here. There's a specific King of Cups here. King of Cups can be water sign person, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This could be, again, something significant about Scorpio season, because I do see the King of Cups myself as a reader, even though there's a lot of different information and beliefs about the certain types of the court cards and what signs they're connected to. I see King of Cups at Scorpio. That's me as a reader. Okay, just saying. But that's what I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on there. That's the reason it's coming through, is because it's the very watery energy of Scorpio, and it's talking about something that we are healing during Scorpio season. We're releasing any negativity that we might have attached and really grounding our energy and getting stable. So it's something that's in our foundation. It's something that's a part of us, but we're basically taking that sword and we're moving through old energy. We're moving through, we're transcending energy. Okay, so it doesn't have to be connected. The wolf in sheep's clothing can be this, but I'm getting here for some of you, it's not the same situation. It's a completely different situation. So take it as it resonates. Divine timing. So again, there's some kind of fate and destiny that's at the base of a lesson, or there's something about your life's purpose that needs to take place first before certain things can come together. I've got people that are on different paths, and so it's a really good time to get your emotions stable, to master your own emotions, to become that much stronger and that much more healed, and allow divine timing to basically take over, because there's just certain things that we can't and don't have any control over, because we can't manipulate other people's free will. We might want to do that. Okay? Why would we want to do that? It's here. We might want to do it. We might want this brand new beginning and fresh new start in this communication or this activity, but maybe for some of us it's just not the correct time, and so we just need to we need to chill out, take that chill pill and just chill out for a while and allow things to just naturally unfold. Okay, so that's for connection. Now this is going to be spiritual energy, spiritual lesson, spiritual energy. Just allow the mystery to unfold. Spirit is your guide. Let spirit be your guide. Lead the way when it comes to perhaps a divine masculine. Okay, my computer is about ready to die, so give me a second here. Why? It's plugged in. Doesn't make any sense to me why it's going to die. Hold on for a second here. Okay, there we go. This is also the sign of Aries, though. Emperor. Aries came through a lot in this reading. So again, there might be something significant when it comes to an Aries, or when it comes to the full moon in Aries. Okay. But divine masculine, some of you watching this video, a lot of my followers are on a twin flame journey or just a soul connection journey, and you might see this person as your divine counterpart. But I also see the Emperor as like we're stepping into our own power. We're stepping into like ourselves. We're taking control of our spiritual destiny. We're taking control of our life's purpose. We have spring. So there could be something significant that is happening in spring. So depending on where you're at in the world, the way that I'm looking at this is that we are in autumn. We are in fall, where I'm at in Arizona. Okay. So to me, this is a couple of seasons away. It's not something that's happening tomorrow. So what Spirit is saying is, on a spiritual perspective, you need to let things unfold, because things are growing. Whether you see the evidence that things are growing or not, or see yourself as evolving or growing or not, you are, and things are. So you need to remember that, and you need to just have a little bit more faith. That's what I'm seeing here. Have a little bit more faith. So we're going to end the reading with some fun cards here. These are not evil unless you see them as evil. And if you do, then there's absolutely no reason to follow me or my videos. So let's go ahead and jump into these. We're going to just see if there's any kind of letters or numbers that are significant. And maybe there will be certain initials or names or words that are spelled here. So we're going to grab 5 cards and just see what we get. Okay, so I'm seeing VIP, okay? And just so you guys know, I'm not going to see everything that there is to see here, so pause the screen and see what you can come up with, okay? But I definitely see VIP for sure. We have the number 6, so 6, it could be significant. That could be the 6, like June. This could be 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years. So there's something about that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting the word up as well. So up, VIP, up. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, but that there could be particular initials here for you, for your situation, or something significant about that. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed this month's reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, catch you guys next month. Bye-bye.